Have we ever talked about the worst event in the Crucible? Let's talk about it. And for all my peeps from Princess Island, I am sorry that you miss out on this great event. And when I mean great, I mean it's absolutely miserable. When I state the name, I know that some of you are going to be re-traumatized again. And that is Basilones Challenge. Like, the Reaper's bad. The Mean Reaper is terrible. The beach hike is just damn. But John Basilones Hill, that one makes grown-ass men cry. So Basilones Challenge recreates the Battle of Guadalcanal, where you're going back and forth resupplying the machine gun's nest. The only issue is, where are the ammo cans located and where the machine gun's nests are located at. And during the years, they've made this event even more difficult. So you start this challenge in an undisclosed location in the middle of the woods, or the field, or wherever you want to consider that training area in Camp Pendleton. And then you go and dive into this small little ravine, which the ravine so happens to be a whole ass freaking trench. And you go through the trench, and then you have to go up this small little mudslide, then to begin Basilones Challenge. And this is what's so challenging about it. You have to go up a 300-meter hill that's at a 60 degree. So you have an idea, 45, 60. You are literally touching your hands on the ground as you're going up or crawling. If you try to stand up, you are going to fall back unless you're facing towards down the hill, then you'll just fall on your back. And keep in mind that all your gear is also going with you, to include your weapon and also an ammo can to resupply. Now, for the recruits that have been slacking, they've been getting foreshadowed for this event maybe a couple weeks by us telling them the big ammo can, which means they get to carry the big ammo can up the hill, which it's roughly like 60 to 70 pounds, on top of all the other stuff that they have to carry. And by the way, there's some weapon field battalion instructors that are there that are just blasting them to start resupplying the freaking machine gun nest. And the whole sadistic part about all of this is that once that event's done, they have to go take all those ammo cans and take them all the way back to the original spot and set them up for the next team that's going to come and do that event. And then they have to go back up the event because they're going to go and die into the pit that's the following event. And there's always 3 or 4 recruits that end up crying after the event. It never fails. It's not my favorite event of the Crucible, but however, it is beyond the most brutal one of them all. And if that's the first event that starts out your Crucible, that sets the tone that you're going to have a miserable Crucible for the remaining 54 hours. And if it's your last event, then your legs are completely obliterated for the Reaper hike. With that being said, Basilones Challenge alone just makes the Crucible twice or 3 times harder than the Crucible at Paris Island. And this is the hill that I'm willing to die on. Y'all keep on making fun of our baseball games and our weather, but hey, our training just hits different. My question for you is, what event in boot camp brought you to the limit of breaking? And as always, if you enjoyed this type of content, you know where to find me. Hatter out.